Hey guys, we are in Bantam, Connecticut visiting Vibrant Farm. Megan and Curtis are certified naturally grown producers, growing year-round to supply grocery stores, CSA, and farmers markets.
Hey guys, I'm Steven from Chanticleer Acres, and today I'm here with Curtis and Megan from Vibrant Farms, and they're going to show us their microgreens operation. Can you go take a look?
Let's start here.
Awesome.
So this is our nursery space. It is an above ground growing space where we have some of our microgreens and our petite greens, as well as some of our production greens for the spring plantings.
We do our seeding and germinating in the back. If you
Okay.
want to check that out, that's the start of the microgreen process.
Yeah, show us around.
It really starts with the right soil. That's been one of our challenges, but also one of the areas where you can really see some of the biggest benefits when you have the right soil. So we fill our trays. These are just shallow germination trays. And these microgreens, they're just basically a germinated seed. They haven't really grown very large. They're maybe 10 days to up to 2 or 3 weeks. So we start with a filled tray, and then we'll seed this. We've got a couple different ways to seed. Then we'll water these, put them on a rack to germinate, and within a couple days they'll go out under the light of the sun in here.
How do you know how much seed you have to seed per tray?
That's a great question. With the drop seeder, it's great because the mechanism of it kind of creates the density that you're desiring. So we have different plates that change the density. Otherwise, we do some seed that we soak, the pea and sunflower, we soak that. That we kind of eyeball and make sure we've got an even spread of the seed. In here, we're growing them under the sun, and next door, we actually grow them under lights. And that allows us, in the dead of winter, when there's very little light, allows us to stay very consistent on our microgreen production. And here's the grow room.
Wow.
We've got the rest of the microgreens. It's heated over the winter, but it's also cooled during the summer. So it really gives us a very consistent product.
So Curtis, can you take us through how you water your microgreens? I see that you have a pretty interesting setup here.
Yeah, all of these trays have a bottom tray under them. So we're top watering at seeding, and then after they come from a germination rack, we'll top water with just a fine mist until the canopy closes. And once the canopy is closed, we want to bottom water under this tray, in the bottom tray, and that'll keep the moisture by the roots, not in the foliage where we could get mold or some other dampening off and some rotting issues. We want to keep them dry at this point.
And I mean, so this is a system that you have to add water to the tray below it, or does it automatically fill?
They don't automatically fill, so there is a bit of learning curve here to know just how much water to put in because we're not dumping the water out after. So it's about getting just the right amount for the size of the microgreen. How mature is it? And what type of microgreen is it? These things will change how much water you're putting in that tray.
How long does a typical variety of microgreen take to go from seed to harvest?
Here we have some great examples. Like this here is radish. The radish from seed to harvest is about 7 days. So
Wow.
we're looking at a week's time to be able to turn that one around. And then this one here, this is the scallion.
Oh, these things are so cute.
Yeah, the scallion is becoming a favorite, but that one takes, what, about 2 weeks?
More like 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah. Yeah, so there's definitely variability there.
This is the sort of setup someone could do in their basement or their garage or something along those lines?
Yes and no. You know, if it's home use, grow it wherever you can. But I think once you start getting towards a production model where you're growing for others, you know, you'll see we've got restaurant quality walls here and flooring. There's stainless steel sinks. You really do need to be concerned with hygiene and keeping things clean and ensuring that you've got a quality product if you're growing for others. But if you're growing for your home, a windowsill, an empty garage, an empty room, a place that you can have some moisture. There is, you know, high humidity in an environment where you're you're heating soil that has moisture in it.
Okay. So it's a very clean room, very sterile. So even though microgreens grow pretty quickly and give you a lot of opportunity for some learning opportunities or maybe failures.
Rapid learning.
There is a lot of things you have to get right to grow them properly.
That's correct. I joke with people, it took me a year to learn how to water these things.
And with seed at $3 to $4 a tray, you want to be careful. You want to make sure you get it right before you go too big. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
So tell us some of the varieties that you do grow.
Yeah, we do pea, sunflower. Those are kind of bigger, loftier, more like a salad green. In the petites, we do arugula, an Asian greens mix, wasabina, which is a type of mustard.
We do lettuce,
petite lettuce
too,
with a
so
salad mix, yep.
provide a salad mix. That's another mix that we do.
And then microgreens, we've got our sweet mix, which is a mix of brassicas. We do a radish mix, which is a nice spicy one. And then we're doing the scallion.
Wow.
Those are our primary ones. And here's 2 trays of the same variety here. These are both arugula, and it just shows the difference a wheat can make under the sun here. So this one is about 10 days old, and this one would be a week older than that. So this one's just about ready to harvest. And here are some other varieties that we're growing.
Pea shoots. This is a mustard, so we do, so for our petite greens, we do a mix we call Asian greens mix. And this is one of the mustards that goes into there for a pop of color. We love to do mixes that have different colors in them. Something
Color, texture. We do scallion, which is a new one for us. That got us a whole new flavor profile.
So we got some harvesting going on here. Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys harvest? Obviously, Tyler here is using a knife.
Yep, we're using ceramic knives in particular. Some would think hand harvesting might be slow, but we've tried mechanical harvesting of some of these. And while it works on pea and sunflower, some of our hardier micros, some of them it is just quicker to do it by hand. And you'll see Tyler's continuing to look, turn his hand over and look, and he's looking for soil or roots still stuck on there.
So what happens to the spent seed tray after it's been harvested?
Yeah, right now we're composting the soil, and because there's a lot of brown material, carbon in the soil, we're adding whatever we can of nitrogen. So for a vegetable farm, a lot of that is vegetable waste,
Sure.
Or crop waste. And that will help heat the pile up more. There's a lot of seed that's still on these trays that hasn't quite germinated. And we wouldn't want that coming back when we go to use that compost. So.
Welcome to our wash pack.
So after you chill your microgreens, you pull them out of your cooler and you package them?
We pack them up, so we wash our hands and then delicately pack a clamshell together, weigh it, and then stick a label on it. And then we have our finished product. Pretty easy.
Wow, awesome. And is this the only size package that you guys have?
Not at all, no. We actually have more or less every size clamshell you can think of. Smallest being what we call an 8-ounce, and the largest being a 64-ounce. So this is the size range that we offer, and we also offer bulk bags.
And some smaller.
Yep. So we have a wide range of packaging options because we have a wide range of customers and their demands are all different. So we more or less charge by the pound, and that's how we do it.
So this all looks great, guys. Thank you so much for showing us around. I'm excited to take some of your microgreens home and try them out.
Yeah.
Throw them on top of some ramen or on a sandwich.
Just about anything.
Just about anything. And if anyone else that's watching wants to try them, how can they find your products?
We have a website. You can find us at www.vibrant.farm. And on the website, you can learn where to find us in person, but we also do online shopping every single week.
That's great. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for coming.
Let's come back in summer.
I look forward to it.